a minute of silence.
Yes,
For those in
definitely.
KZN. So what is happening in KZN? People are, the floods that are in KZN, guys.
Yeah.
I've seen and then I've realized to say, we are losing people, and the rain is not finished yet. You can see where I am now. You can see anytime it can pour,
Yes.
and most bridges are already closed. And to bring back to say, guys, let's take care of ourselves. If you don't know what we are doing, if you see that the water is not the same level, don't even try to come closer. Leave. Water's got power.
Yes. It
For
does.
leader and all the leaders that have went out, this year it's not a good year for us. There's so many things that has happened.
Yeah.
I think God's interventions now. And
Mm.
the other thing, I think I was talking to one leader to say, there is a lot, and I think that petition there, I think we also need to do it because we really need to get these things done. Did you get your email? Because most of my leaders that I was talking about, they were saying, no, I didn't get an email. Can you see to say, wait, can you look for the one that wouldn't give you an email? If you look into the back office, I think that one, we can also do it.
Or the
Yeah,
settings.
yeah.
Okay.
I think we can try and see how many people we can get them to sign the petition. At least if we can get up to 10,000, we are a million in the company. We cannot even get to 10,000, guys. Hi, guys, it's not on.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you for that, my leader. I think it's important that we also take a moment of silence to just remember Leader Winnie, for those that know her. I'll just show her picture here on the screen. Okay, just to remember the work that she has done, and just as a reminder. So this is Leader Winnie, and this is Leader Zodwa and Leader Snalo in 2018 or 19, when they went to 2019, yeah, when they went to Belarus. So she has done a lot. I have personally not met her, but I have heard about what she has done in the company. Like, she has done great things, big things. We are a big organization. She's one of the contributors. Leader Ndombi is able to actually tell more about her because they were close and they were like working together as leaders. So yeah, we just want to wish the family, give them our deepest condolences to the family, but it's only God that knows why it's her time, obviously, and only God knows better. God needed her more. It's time for God to shine with her in heaven. So Tina, we just need to, yes, though we are bereaved, we need to also acknowledge and respect that everything happens at God's perfect time. So for those that were close to her, those that know her, those that worked with her, we just want to say, please find comfort in the Lord, and everything happens for a reason. And may her soul rest in peace wherever she is. She's in a better place. I don't know if you want to say something, Lidan.
When I saw the news yesterday, leader, I was very disappointed. I don't know what to put it. I felt a lot. This leader Winnie, when I look at her, I see a sister, a mother, a person. She was a prophetess. She was a pastor. When we had our first event in South Africa, when we had our first event whereby the leader Marshall, who's that, Andrew Hawks, when our first master prophet graduate training was here, she was there. She was one of the leaders that took up the training. We're the first in the first group. So when KZN was started, she was there. When they were looking for volunteers in India before in 2019 the event, she went down to India. She went there for 3 months. She stayed there with the Millers, our CEOs, and a lot of leaders. To me, she was an icon. She is still an icon because some of the things that we have got from her, we wouldn't have gotten the encouragement from her. Even if when you were broke, she would always make you to be very positive at all the times. So she will dearly be missed by most of us. Thank you very much, leader.
Thank you, my leader.
If I can talk about her, I will never finish.
I
I'll
know.
talk about it.
I know. And for those that are in Durban, we need to put them in, or KZN as a whole. We have seen the floods, we have seen the disasters that the rain has caused. And today, I think the president is there to go and visit those affected areas. But the rain is still pouring, and we don't know when it's going to stop. And I feel sad because now Durban or KZN, it's like surrounded by water. You know, it may be a big province, but the danger is like I'm fearing for the West, you know. But let's just be hopeful and trust that God will be with them wherever they are, and He will protect them, you know, and save the lives of those that you know, that He can spare at least. You know, don't take the breadwinners, don't take our leaders, please. You know, yeah. I was looking at this today, and I can see that there are things that are happening. So it's still a concern, because there's over 60 people that have been reported to dead. So let's be prayerful, let's be considerate, let's put our leaders in prayer, let's encourage them, let's give them that positive spirit that we are with them and we are praying with them. Okay, let's be grateful for life, that they are still alive and we are still alive. You know, it matters a lot. Okay, so for today, we can now carry on with the presentation for today. I just want to welcome all of you leaders who are here. Okay, we are not supposed to be doing Evocent. It's just that I didn't have enough time to prepare the slides, but I will do that. I don't know if there's chat here. Okay, thank you, Mr. Khama. Condolences accepted to the family. All right, okay, this is not a program training for Eversend. Sorry, I didn't manage to prepare the slides on time, but today we are going to be teaching about MLCI business, because we know that this company, Evorich, is a company that teaches people about starting a business from scratch. Okay, how do you start a business from scratch? You can start it alone, or you can start it as a crowd. So that's where Evorich features, to start a business as a crowd. They are teaching this, and during the process, they are instilling entrepreneurial skills and mindsets in us. Okay, so Leader Ndombi will do us the honors. But for now, okay, you all know who I am. My name is Ivan Kahisho. I'm the office manager here for Evorich in Senton, and I'm a student for life, of life, for life, because you can never stop learning. Okay, so we want to tackle two things today. What's on the menu? We are talking about new, okay, and we are also talking about MLCI, the business. So these two things, how do they marry? How do you marry the two? Okay, I'll give you a little bit of history, okay, about this company, for those that are new on this call and those that are listening. This company, it's in entirety, it's been here for how many years now? Maybe 11 years, if not more, okay? But obviously it had to start from as small as Academy of a Private Investor, okay? Then it slowly channeled and went into Skyway, for those that were with Swig at the time. And then later on, I'm just painting a roadmap of how things panned out, okay? I'm not getting into the details. And then the next thing was crypto unit program. But what was the purpose of crypto unit program? It was to implement the mission of the new economic evolution of the world. What is new economic evolution of the world? It is, in simple layman's terms, in English, if I am to put it in simple layman's terms, it's like, you know, a lot of business people out there, business coaches out there, they have come to realize, including our CEO, to say that there's enough wealth to feed the entire world. The wealth is enough. Okay, but unfortunately, the clever ones have been able to capitalize, meaning they're opportunists. Okay, they're opportunistic to be able to identify where there's something that they can benefit from. And when that thing is beneficial and it's known, then that thing is obviously traded for money, right? You can monetize it. And that's how the rich get richer. The poor, because they are not able to identify opportunities, or when the opportunities are being presented to them, they don't take it seriously. They sleep on the opportunity, and the opportunities miss them. And then they only wake up when the opportunities are now popular. And that time it's too late. Skepticism is very expensive. You would rather do your research, but don't take too long, because procrastination also will make you fail. You'll never ever get anything done with procrastination, because you'll say, I'll do it tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow, you know, and tomorrow will be tomorrow and another day, and the year is finished. It's very funny that we're always having New Year's resolutions, but you go to the end of the year and you check, what is it that I've achieved on all the things that I said I'm going to achieve? You find that maybe one or none or two, you know, at least if you have achieved something better, right? But nonetheless, going back to the new, right? This thing that the leaders of the world, like majority of the business people, the likes of Robert Kiyosaki, the likes of like there's a lot of them, but I'll use Robert Kiyosaki for now. There is enough wealth to feed the world. And in fact, to be quite honest, the wealth is in Africa. The world wealth is in Africa. It originates here. It is just that the capitalists saw the opportunity, and our countries were colonized, and yet they took this thingy, the resources or our minerals, monetized it, and developed their own countries. Do you see? So this obviously will create an imbalance in wealth distribution. Okay, first in that sense. And on top of that, because now these people are clever, they will always find a way to find on something that they can capitalize on and monetize. Opportunities like cryptocurrency, it's something in the market, right? That's new. And it's not new really, because it's been there since 2008, cryptocurrency. It's just that people are waking up to it now. And these days it's being preached. The pastors are preaching a lot about it. Why? Because they have seen where the world is going. Okay, now they are trying to make as many people aware of it as possible. Okay, but the people that woke up to the opportunity before 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and before 2017, they are the ones that actually benefited the most, because they saw an opportunity. They were not skeptical, although everybody was calling it a scam, and the same banks and the government was telling you that these things are scams, right? But today, the same government is telling you that cryptocurrency is the new form of money. Is it because they didn't understand, or they didn't want you to know, or to be able to take opportunity and enrich yourself, or what? We don't know. But anyway, cryptocurrency, a lot of people, like, let me put it like this. I was telling somebody yesterday, one of the clients that came here, to say that cryptocurrency, right, to be quite honest, I don't know, do you have a note, a paper note on you? No, a money note. I'll take my own. I'll show you something. I'll do this practically. Let me stop sharing my screen. I'll come back to this. I want to show you something. I want to demonstrate something to you guys. Because a lot of people still don't understand what cryptocurrency is. So I'll take these notes. Ne? These are rands, right? You see them. This is our form of payment in our country and every other country in the world, okay? Now, what's going to happen in the future is that this is going to, when we throw it in the bin, it's not going to have any value, like the Zim dollars, they don't have any value, so people are playing, children are playing with it in the future, okay? Why? Because it cannot buy anything anymore. So anyway, wealth distribution started in that era also. It was an opportunity for a lot of people, for those that were not active on the stock markets, meaning traders and all of that. So they, excuse me, the ones that were trading were making a lot of money, they were creating wealth and everything, right? But the ones that saw the opportunity of Bitcoin and jumped into it, they took this and they converted it into Bitcoin, which is a digital form of money, right? So today, Bitcoin, the bits that they bought, Bitcoin has got cents as well, okay? So they're calling them bits. So this right now is still available, né? So you can take 100 Rand, 10 Rand, whatever, convert it into cryptocurrency. And then when cryptocurrency grows in value, it means you've made a wealth, because this is your wealth for now. Taking your wealth, converting into that new form of money. But after 2030, one thing I must tell you, this is an era for wealth distribution. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, now until 2030, because 2030, this will be no more. Okay, that's where the world is heading. Okay, so you will see, you will also recognize that other countries in the world, they are using cryptocurrency as a means of payment. Some companies are scanning on their phones. They are scanning to buy on the streets, like China. It's a cashless society. That's where we are going. Okay, it's already, they are already there. So now what I must tell you and emphasize to you is that in the future, this will be absent and will only be stuck with cryptocurrency. Okay, cryptocurrency will be our new money. This is your time. This is your time. I want to emphasize, this is your time now to take part and be amongst the beneficiaries of the wealth distribution while you are still having this. Because I cannot trade 100 Rand for 100 Rand. There's no profit, if you understand what I'm saying. But right now, between now and 2030, you are able to take this and buy whatever cryptocurrency, be it CRU, be it Bobcoin, be it WCRU, right? Be it whatever, okay? If Evercent token becomes, Evercent points are tokenized in the future, you will be able to buy it at a cheap price, but you only have until 2030. After that, these cryptocurrencies, all of them, they will be competing amongst themselves. It's the same as Forex, rand to the dollar. They're competing amongst themselves. So you're only making profit on dollar versus rand. You understand? And then you'll start doing profit on the cryptocurrencies as they change. You will no longer be able to take this worthless paper and convert it into a cryptocurrency that will grow in value, because this can never, this won't grow in value because it's going to die. Okay? So the point that I was trying to make is that the wealth is enough. The reason why this doesn't have value anymore, né, is because 1971, before 1971, this would fill up a trolley with groceries. Okay? But after 1971, because America or the US dollar is the global currency in the world, it's got more weight. Why? You ask yourself. Think about it. I've said this in my presentations before. Why? Okay. They capitalized on a lot of things. That is why their dollar has got weight. Okay. That is why there is war in the world right now. Okay. Because they know when the Russians finally and the Ukraine do what they are supposed to do, the dollar value is going to. Do you see? Now, the reason why, because the dollar is like this generic and the central kind of, what you call it, central currency, the global currency. Before you could print this in the past, or the dollar itself, you needed to produce a certain amount of gold before you can print one note. So if you had to print $1 note and produce, meaning going to the mine and mining 0.02 grams of gold, and you bring it to the Reserve Bank, then they will be able to print one note for you. That was then. That is why we didn't have too much debt in the world, because the minute I start printing a lot of this, it means I can give it to a lot of people, meaning in a form of debt. I'm giving you money and you're going to pay me in interest. You see? So that was the trap that was set for the entire. When they cut that thing, we just want to print as much money as we want. Do you see? That's when people, and that because the World Bank is in America anyway, right? That's when they started printing a lot of this. Dollars, not rands, but dollars. And started lending to people, starting giving people loans in banks, and then the World Bank giving countries, including our own country, bank loans, because they could print a lot of this. Do you understand? Why? Because it doesn't, you can print as much. That's why even the other African people are able to fake this, because it means nothing really. You don't have to produce any gold to print this. Do you see? So now, that is how the wealth distribution became unequal, because there were people that were always watching as hawks, and they were looking at every opportunity that they could take their hands on and start capitalizing and monetizing it. Monetizing, I'm saying you are seeing an opportunity and you are seeing a way to make money from that opportunity. You are seeing. So right now until 2030, don't say I didn't tell you. If you are sleeping and you are doing nothing in the cryptocurrency space, if you are not a trader, at least acquire some cryptocurrency. Hold, because that will be of great value in the future. Okay, so what have I done so far? Going back to my slides, I have covered this education part. I've given you some financial education. That's what this company is all about. I've given you some financial education, right? Right? I've given you some background. You need to know the history of money. You need to know where money started from and why are we doing crypto until today. Revolution of money. I keep everything here on my laptop. Okay, it's in my okay, it's in one of my presentations, but yeah. Okay, I don't want to open my company presentations, right? Because it will be against the policy of this company, all right? So as you are acquiring these assets, what are you doing? You are acquiring and holding. The same thing as you will be buying a policy from an investment company or a financial services provider, right? In an insurance company, whatever. You are acquiring because you are saying it's an investment plan for you. But what are you really investing in? This is going to lose value. This is going to lose its worth. in the next coming 8 years. It will be gone. Yet you are taking it, you are putting it to gain more money. The best wealth creation is to take this and digitize it. Be it you are buying shares, be it you are buying cryptocurrency, be it you are buying stocks, doesn't really matter. Being it you are buying gold or silver, at least you are doing something with this because it will come to an end. Okay? That's what we cover also in this company, investments. The business aspect to it is to say, with this wealth of knowledge that you are having in this company, okay? Are you going to keep it to yourself? Because we've given you education here, right? And this is paid for education. What I've given you right now, it's paid for education. Okay? You need to pay me while I'm teaching you. Do you understand? But I'm not going to make you pay because the education is in your back office. I don't know to which extent, which packages did you buy, but I'm just giving you the education that I personally have, okay? And the knowledge that I have. I take time, I research, okay? I watch what's happening in the world. I don't watch TV, trust me, but I know what's happening in the world and where the world is going. I haven't watched TV since 2014, okay? When one of my mentors told me, Uguti, watching TV is a waste of time. You're watching other people living their dreams while yours are at a standstill. And then I took it. Until this day, I don't watch TV. I don't watch news. I don't watch soapies and movies and whatever, right? You are boring me when you're telling me about other things, that things on TV. Tell me about things that are going to add value in my life, okay? So anyway, the question is, you are a student here in the Academy of a Private Investor. You are a student here in Evorich. What are you doing about this education, this valuable piece of information? Are you going to keep it to yourself? Are you not going to share it with other people so that you can at least be a part of the movement of the new economic evolution of the world? Because the whole purpose is to teach as many people as we can, so that we can reclaim back what's ours in terms of wealth. Well, knowledge, they say knowledge is power. I say knowledge is not power until it's implemented. You understand? Applied knowledge is power. Imagine you are going to varsity, you are seated there, you are passing with merit, you are getting your certificates, your diplomas, your degrees. But after that, you are not taking what you have learned and implementing it, meaning you are not finding a job. What's the power there? Nothing. It means nothing. Or you can get the merits of something and the diplomas of something, and you find a job that's like totally different from what you studied. Do you see? Now you are acquiring a new skill, a new knowledge, and you are implementing it. That will pay your salary because you are doing it practically. Do you see? Now, you need to learn these things, apply them in your life, change your life, and get others to get in and do the same, so that we can educate as many people as we can in this thing called financial education, okay, and investments. And when you do that, just for opening your mouth and telling your family members and telling your colleagues if you are working and telling other people that you care about, you are unlocking the business aspect of yourself. You didn't know you can become an entrepreneur. You see, you never thought of it, but the minute you open your mouth and start talking about it, you're becoming an entrepreneur. Because entrepreneurs are selling every day. They don't stop selling. You see? You sell every day of your life. And there's no business that will succeed without marketing. You need to market it well, that it grows. And it's like visible. People know it. Then you become a successful brand. So now in Evorich, what do? We build these brands for the future. that are going to be well recognized from scratch. And that's how we implement it via new, but using a model called MLCI, which Leader Ntombi will talk about now. Okay? So what is the benefits of being a part of this community? It's number one, you have acquired this education or any product that we are selling inside our ecosystem, okay? You are going to become a consumer of that product, meaning the education part. You are going to unlock that part of you, which is an entrepreneur, meaning you are selling and telling others about it. It creates cash flow for you, okay? And when this brand is known in the future because it's growing, and we teach you to become an investor upfront before in its what do you call it? In its inception, right in the beginning. In the future, you'll become what? A co-owner. And we are doing it with multiple projects. So far, I can count 3 since we started. 3 that we have implemented practically. So these are amongst some of the systems that are already there. Yesterday, we were doing systems training, okay? These didn't exist, all of them, they never existed, except for Academy of a Private Investor, except for it. All of these never existed pre-2019. I'm talking about the ones that are here, okay? 2019 is when crypto unit program was implemented. With the purpose of implementing the new mission. Remember what is the new mission? Is to help redistribute the wealth. You know, because it's like this, we are trying to kind of equalize it. It's gonna take years, guys, but at least we are moving because we are co-owners in all of these. And right now we are doing what? EvoSend, but we are not talking about EvoSend today. We spoke about it the day before. Okay, so we are doing EvoSend via EvoSchool, meaning teaching you about it. We are teaching you about cryptocurrency as well. It's just that you are not aware. And we are giving you education from Academy of a Private Investor and Evorich together. Leader Ntombi, I've said a lot. I've done a lot of teaching today. I just want to hand over to you to explain what this multi-level crowd investing is all about.
Welcome, leaders. Welcome, leaders. Please, if you can hear me and see me very well, please press 5 on the chat. It's just say that you can hear me, you can see me. Okay, I like a multi-level crowd investing. I always ask the simple questions. What do you prefer? Do you want to buy something that is already on the market? Or do you want to start something that you know that how it got there? We're going to make this example. I'm going to make this simple example. How many of us bought Capitec shares? Simple Capitec shares. Did you know about it? You go and bank your money there every day. Are they giving you something back or are they chowing you money? You go and buy Coca-Cola. Are they giving you money for buying your Coca-Cola or you are paying the Coca-Cola? Okay, that's the difference. Okay. Remember when you are talking about a multi-level, I'm going to talk a multi-level marketing businesses. The multi-level businesses, they are there and they have been there. They have been existing for a very long period, in a very long time. But what do you get from them? If you are being introduced to such a business, what do? You go, you sign up a contract, they train you on the business to say, how does it run? You agree to say, for me, having to tell people about this product, this project, this is how much I am willing to take back from you. Okay, there is a lot of companies that are there. You're going to talk about. anyway, we are using these things every day. You talk about beauty products, you talk about dishes, we are using pots, we love to have branded pots. Okay, I'm buying a branded pot, but what is it that I'm getting? If I am selling this branded pot to somebody, what is this company giving me? So they will teach me how to promote it, but when I bring more money in the business, I only get what we agreed upon. I don't know what is it, my screen, because I can see a black screen there on top. I don't know what is happening. It's okay. So it means I'll only get what we agreed on the contract to say, when I sell your products, you pay me so much. When I tell people about these products, I get so much. So there is meaning, when I always talk a simple thing to say, there is a lot of things that we get to know about them at a later stage. For an example, you get to know about something that is already in the market. You get to know about this project when they start. When all these projects they started from scratch. Okay, so the multi-level marketing businesses, they already come people that says, okay, lead and Yvonne, lead and Tombi, lead and Sharon, let's meet together, let's start up this business. Those are the people that will start up the business. Those are the people that will always be co-owners. The rest, they don't even have a say in the business. The three people have um they say in the business. So when you come to say, I heard of this company, we all come together. But where do we fall in? We just came. So it means the people that started the business always stays inside. They are the ones that own this business. The decisions are taken by those people. Everything, if they say, today we're going to do this, it's gone. They say, we are not giving them any promotion, or with this month we don't run a promotion. So it means you aren't going to sell a lot of products because there is no promotion for you and the products are very expensive. Okay, but what happens with the multi-level crowd investing? Look at the word crowd. When we're talking about crowd, it means it's everybody that you find. Me, yourself, your grandkids, everybody. What do? We come together. We bring our little tokens of our pennies that we have in our pockets to bring them to start up this project. What happens? So it means, because it's all of us that has started up this project, it means all of us got a say in it. It starts there. It means we all have a say because we all have brought something into this business. So when we've got a say, it means when there is profit that will be made, we are all going to share. We are all equal. So in this instance, we've got the multi-level marketing business, we've got our multi-crowd investment business. So the new economic evolution of the world, which is Evorich, we have decided to bring the two together. What do we do when we're bringing them together? It means you can unlock that cash flow by sharing the opportunity that will give you bonuses. When you are sharing this opportunity, you get a bonus. Pick and Pay, it has a sale. You go and tell a friend about the sale in Pick and Pay. Is Pick and Pay rewarding you for telling a friend that there's a sale in Pick and Pay? The answer is no, they don't do that. But with us, for sharing the opportunity, the company rewards you with something to say, thank you. And you know that at the end of the day, when this project is a success, you are going to be the one that has profiting more than any other person. Okay. Profit will be shared when there is the breakdown. You know what they call it? Is it break even? We are taking the money that we are taking to run the business. Okay, when you build a house, let's talk about a simple house. When you build up a house, it's already you're accumulating that, and the day that you decide to sell, maybe hire that house, you are bringing people, they're staying in it. Now you're making profit. You cannot say, hey, this thing is already making me money and everything. Immediately break even. You said, I just made it. The money that I brought this house is all back. Because now you have broken even to say the money that I have used to build this house is now back into my pocket. So everything that I'm making now, it's profit. You will start sharing it and enjoying it. So every time you want to bring the two, remember to say, oh, what is it that I'm going to get from this thing? Okay, so we are always saying, try to be inside the circle, try to get into the companies that are doing a lot of things. I'm always going to I like making this example to say, most of us bought Tumanati shares. Most of us, maybe you bought any other share, Sasol, Zalo, MTN. But how did they work? How did they start? They were individuals. If you can go back and check for those ones that are owning these ones, they will say, you bring us money today, you buy your package, whatever product that you purchase, those shares that they said buy them at the time, and they tell you to say after 10 years we'll give you one lump sum. And then they say what? And then what? It means at the time that they wanted you in, they were already in crisis because they saw a shortfall to say, okay, what is it that we can do for us to get money to resolve our problem? They said, go get people outside. And then they'll come and we tell them that after 10 years, we pay them a once-off salary. And then you are happy that after 5 years, they're going to give me 10,000 rand. They give you 10,000 rand, but do you know what are they doing to you? They are buying you out. If you are a co-owner of the thing, it will always remain with you until you decide to sell your stock or your shares. In this instance, they said to you, they rob you because they know that we don't understand. They said, no, after 5 years, we give you 10,000 rand. And then you know that, oh, I'm unhappy, I was paid once. I'm going to get, brings up this amount. After 10 years, they pay me. I always say, don't say I say so. We got our registered as scammers. How do I call it? You go to the bank. You are banking in the bank. Every time you are depositing, what do? They take for keeping it for you. I will take anything for keeping anything for you? The answer is no. Instead, you are getting profit, you are getting knowledge, you're getting to see things differently. I always say every time you want to see, go and compare and learn to say, okay, how are shares from other companies work? You are allowed, you can do your own due diligence, find more to say what happens with multi-level marketing companies. If they fall, they fall. But with the MLCI, because it's a crowd always pull each other. They've got more projects together. So it means everybody wouldn't want to fall. We are always going to make sure that we hold each other's hands. If you can check, we are always holding you. You see, leaders, even if you are not even if you go to Sister Evorich, she will assist you to say, we are pulling each other, we are assisting each other because we want to become a better opportunity. We want to grab these opportunities. I said, we lost a lot. We didn't know about a lot of things. She spoke about a paper that you got from varsity. And I always put, when you come to my house, I've got my, what is it, my degrees and everything, a beautiful picture. When everybody comes in, he says, oh, lead and tell me this is beautiful. I said, this is the biggest mistake of my life. Because if I took that money, I invested somewhere where I got the education, I would have been very far in life. So it is a start. I said, thank you to my parents because they made me to understand. If it wasn't for that mistake that I did, I wouldn't have been where I am today. Can you move to the next slide, leader?
I think we don't have like proper slides yet.
Okay, no, don't yeah. So if we don't have, but then now we can see to say where we are. Okay. Yeah. Let me talk about this. What I like about these two slides is that these two slides, I always say with these two slides, you can put bread and butter in your table on a daily basis. How is it done? It's just by talking. Most of the LML businesses, you do not get paid until you have put up something from your own pockets. But with the multi-level marketing investments, we are saying, talk about us, share the opportunity. Who do you know? I didn't know a lot of leaders. Believe you me, when I came here, I was never a networker. But it helped me to say, I only knew one person. The person that I knew other people and other people. So that is how we are growing up a community. That is why you find that in most of the places, you find, how did they get there? It's because of sharing of the information. So if you understand that the sharing of the information, where it starts, it is not difficult. If you cannot talk, bring them to the leaders that can talk, share the links and say, voila, I am here. I always talk about leadership to say it starts with you. Okay, it starts with you. Leadership starts with you. If you are a leader, you want people to see what you are doing and do whatever that you are doing. We will talk about duplication to say, if I know one thing, I know one person, I need to teach the person what I am doing so that whatever one, if I teach one person, how many are we now? 2. It's duplicate of 1 is 2. So the 2 of us, if you go and duplicate, is how many now? It's 4. The 4 times 4, it's 16. So we are going to teach you how to duplicate, how to move your structures. Remember, when we are moving structures, there is a lot of things that we will be able to get. There is a lot of rewards that are associated with you sharing the opportunity. There's a lot of rewards that are associated with you being here. And besides all, not only one portfolio you'll end up having. Yesterday, if you listened to Leader Sharon, you already seen that how many portfolios you have. How many portfolios do you have as an individual? For the person that started with us in 2019, please on the chat, tell me how many portfolios are you owning currently? And then I will tell you if you are correct or not. To say, why are you saying this one? Remember, take that your WCRU, it's a global one. It's a global portfolio. What other portfolios do you own? Write it on the chat to say, which portfolios do you still own? I did leaders. I don't have portfolios. Can you see? Leaders don't have portfolios.
Leaders, what do you own?
They don't have portfolios.
You don't have portfolios? Like serious?
No, they don't.
You are very poor. You must leave this company, please. You don't own anything in this company.
Remember, you have generated your own portfolios. Can you see? It is still Evorich points. Portfolio number 1. Remember, you will be able to do it something. It's a portfolio. Take it as a portfolio. Evorich. Next, let me see somebody else.
Maybe portfolio is a term that's not understood. Portfolio of assets. You are building a portfolio of assets. So stocks or shares are an asset, because what is an asset? It's something that puts money in your pocket. You understand? So this portfolio of assets will put money in your pocket. Maybe not now, but in the future. Or some of them will pay.
It's coming.
Yeah.
You're going to, Popcoin will be paying. Popcoin's leaders will have their own dividends. It's a coin that has an ICO that is going to be paying you dividends. It is a portfolio. You've got CRUs, which you can sell them in a market. It's a portfolio that you just created for yourself. It is a crypto portfolio that you have generated for yourself. You'll have your pre-APOs, which is the train pipes. In future, when they pay it, it's another portfolios. You've got your UNTBs. Those are the portfolios that you are busy generating. So Leader Yvonne, I can see people are not listening to you. You are not telling them, say, guys, these are the portfolios that you are generating for yourself. How many are you planning to have in future? So that you can see, okay, I'm generating my wealth. You can keep one portfolio, like your UGPay. In your UGPay, you have created how many portfolios? You can have your euros there. It is a portfolio of euros. When you want to use euros, you've got it. You've got your US dollars that are going down. You've got your CRUs that are sitting there. You've got your UNTBs. You've got your BOP. You're going to have, it's all these are your portfolios. So at the end of the day, you will be able to say, I have generated so much, because a person is not worth, they don't count you of how much you have in your pocket. They are checking your assets. When a person wants to know how much you're worth, you can see this a lazy person that is sitting here and say, this one. But when they go back and check how much assets you have, you've got 3 Bitcoins. How much is Bitcoins? You've got 10 WCRU. How much is 10 WCRU? You've got 20 of that. That is how much you are worth. Take that to say, I didn't know that this is how much I am worth. Go back. I'm giving you a homework. Go back and check how much you are worth. And then you will see how important is it for you to be here. You will see, oh, I didn't understand that this is what I am busy generating for myself. So the multi-level crowd investing, it is the cheapest way of accumulating all these assets. Because if I start my own business, if I don't have money, it's easy, it's going to die. But because it is a crowd, we are holding each other's hands. That is why at the end of the day, we'll all have all these assets that we are generating for ourselves. Thank you very much, Lydia. My phone is starting to ring now.
Okay. No, thank you so much, my leader. That was very valuable information. Can we just show some appreciation in the chat as to has Leader Ntombi made it easy for you to understand? I see there were Mam Sheila, a portfolio of assets. Now, its assets is the things that you are holding. It's your worth. Okay, let me just clarify it like that. I'm gonna show you something now. It's your worth. The worth that you are worth, like in terms of if somebody had to buy, let's say, the assets that you are holding, like if your house is generating income for you, like your guest house, it's an asset. It falls within your portfolio of assets. If your car is transporting goods from one province to another and it's generating money for you, it's an asset. It will form part of your portfolio. You understand? Yes, you are right to say that the Evorich, Evercent, these companies that we started together, they are where they are. Who's speaking? Monges. Okay, I'm going to mute you. Okay, you are right to say that they are forming part of our portfolio or ecosystem, but you don't own them alone. You own them jointly with all of us that started it together with you. You understand? That's the difference. So what Leader Ntombi was asking is the portfolio that you have accumulated, or that you have built for yourself or for your children or for your future generations. What is it that you acquired through the education that you got from Evorich? You got some Skyway shares, right? TNG shares. You've got some CRU. You've got some WCRU. You've got some UNTB. And you were getting some USDU when they were paying profit bonus or loyalty bonus. And now they're going to start paying dividends in USDU, right? Because we all know this. Then there's Bobcoin now. And there's also Evercent. So you've got 7 portfolios in your name that you never owned before. Okay? I want to show you what wealth creation is in simple terms. Okay? Watch my screen. Watch my screen. Okay, is there somebody here? Okay, watch my screen. Okay? I want to show you something. This is one of the accounts that are there. Okay? Please don't look at this thing. Okay. Check this out. Ne? Let's go to, this is wealth creation. I'm showing you wealth creation. Ne? So this account has got about 159 CRUs. Ne? Okay. Forget the WCRUs. Forget about it. Okay. Let me show you something. It's something that you have all done. Okay. And then we go to Unitex. Unitex exchange, right? And then you look at the price of this CRU. Ne? I want to show you what wealth creation is. Okay, so it's 159 point what? Copy, and you put it in a calculator form, right? Right. What is this now? 159.95, okay? And you times this by the price of CRU, okay?
You left the number is incorrect.
Sorry?
You left the number, you left the one.
No, it's fine. I'm just doing an example here. So this is, copy this number. This is the price of CRU now, okay? So this is, oh, sorry, 159. Okay, I see what you mean. 159.95 times it by the price of CRU, okay? So this is the worth of the assets of CRU in that blockchain right now, okay? Let me show you what wealth creation is. So the same number of 159.95, and then you times it by $2. How much is the difference? So when we say you are converting and you are creating wealth, this is wealth creation. It's a practical example of wealth creation. You took these worthless 159 CRUs and you converted them into what? $319 worth of WCRU. Who would have shown you this? This is an easier way to make money, to create a portfolio. Do you understand? To create wealth without going to the bank. Because in the future, the same WCRU, you'll be able to sell. And you have not even broken even. How much percent? What's the difference between this and that? It's $316. So inside our company, through MLCI, through New, the mission of New, we are creating millionaires and billionaires. Do you see? Without you knowing. And people are like, we are always keeping money all the time. No, we are helping you. And there is no company or any bank that's going to show you this. They want it for themselves. They're not going to teach you this. It's not education that you will get in school. There's a very sad video that I saw somewhere in the groups that's talking about Africa. It's so sad. Keep Africa where it is. We are making the rules. What we are teaching in universities is what all they need to know. It's very sad, but it's there. And they are saying it, like they are addressing their own people there, right? And it's leaked information. It's so sad. So Tina, we are fortunate to be in this platform that we are in, okay? That's teaching us and opening our eyes. If it was not for this company, you wouldn't be a millionaire. You're not a millionaire because of the money you are holding. I told you the paper money is going to die. 2030, it won't be there. I might not be seated here, but I'm telling you now, 2030, the paper money will be gone. It will be something of the past. That's why now the government, they are encouraging cryptocurrency. They're even putting it into the new syllabus at schools to say people need to learn about blockchain. Right? Tate Khama, you are very right. That's why we are in trouble. The people that want to help others will always get into trouble. Always. You'll find yourself in hot water. Always. Why? Because those capitalists, they always want to be like overpowering, like superseding everyone. They want to remain on top. So now this is transformation of wealth. What's happening now is transformation of wealth. And this is the only era you'll ever get in your life through monetary. I'm talking about things that you can liquidate through cryptocurrency. And if you are able to trade stocks, do it now. You understand? So if you're not going to take part, whatever that we give to you and you are like, unemployed, you'll be unemployed for another year and another coming how many years? And you could take the risk and believe in this thing and see it for what it is and change your life and your future generations' lives. They don't have to work ever again. It's as simple as that. I do what I do, not for myself. Now I've had my fair share of life. Now I've traveled the world. I've wasted money. I wish I had come across this company many years ago. Actually, I was in this company for many years. I just didn't pay attention until 2020 May. I remember.
Yeah,
Was like,
I remember. I called
yeah,
you.
I was like, what's going on? I've been sitting with my brother company right under my nose. I didn't even pay attention. You see? So that's why I'm so passionate about this company. Guys, I don't see myself moving away from here. Trust me. You can come and convince me and show me how to get rich quick. I can tell you now, I know how to make money quicker than you. I can make money now. Money is the easiest thing to make. It's just that I'm seated here for the value that I'm getting, the education, the discipline. You understand? It's not about the money. I know how to make money like that out of nothing. It's easy to make money. Trust me. Okay. Mzameni, you've had your hand up for the longest time. I don't know if it's a guy or who. Do you want to say something, my leader? I think we've come to the end of the teachings today and the Jumael. Mzameni, do you want to say something? The advocate Mzameni, do you mind unmuting yourself and speaking? You have your hand up. Sorry?
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
No, man. Good afternoon to you, man. Thank you for presenting. I wanted to say I am hearing. I was struggling to get connected.
Thank you.
Now I'm covered.
You are covered.
Thank you,
Okay. No, Siabo. Thank you.
So,
I can lower your hand now. All right. Everybody that's here, I just want to hear from you. Based on what we discussed today, we just like a generic teaching, and we are gonna do a lot of this. Okay. I'll try and my best to prepare the slides, proper slides that are gonna guide you. Because now when I talk, I don't stop. So I want to like try and train myself to stick to the slides and not talk overboard. Because now I end up, spilling the beans, things that you shouldn't know about. I'm telling you about them. Yeah. So yeah. Let's see. Are there questions?
Nope. It's only comments.
Okay. No, thanks for your comments. Everybody that's, I'm sure all of you can see them in the chat.
I can hear from Leader Sheila saying, oh, course time is the best. Thank you much, leaders. We gain knowledge every day. Mr. Kama said, oh, that is why we're in trouble for opening the people's eyes. Once we still say leaders, we will still asking to say, sign that petition. We really need to assist us to sign that petition. We are over 1.7 million, and then the petition is not, it's not getting anywhere. Please, leaders, use your log into your back office. There is one to sign. It is the one that you log through the back office, whether you log into your CRU Evorich tab. On top, say you'll find where it's written, sign the petition. Click on that one, fill up your details, and then it will give you a bar that you're going to press, hold it up until it's finished counting, and then it's going to come back again to say, are you a robot person or are you? Say, I'm a person, I'm an individual. And then when it's done, it will start counting your vote. If it did not give you that page, it means your vote is non-void. It was never counted. Please make sure that you have, because we want this to be done deal. Remember, if we are done with this one, we'll be able to move to other projects. Even the WCRU will be able to move it to some. Now it's like we are tied. So we really need each and every person to come on board. It's not for you. We are all involved in this, because this UGPay group, we are all co-owners. So if you say, let it go there, it's for the leaders, forget, this is also your pocket. We are all affected by this. So we need your assistance so that we can all do this together. If we do it together, can see leader is there. We can click on it, leader. Let's see. If it's going to allow you, if you haven't done it before, it will allow you to do it again. If you haven't, if the vote was not counted, it will allow you to go again. Click on it.
Yeah, I've already done it.
You have already done it. Yours. Go down. No, go down. Go down. Can you see? There's a difference. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. You can.
So if you haven't done it, you will click on next steps, and then it won't recognize you. You'll just have to sign. It will give you instructions on how to sign. Okay. So let's take this and put it on the chat so that there we go. Please share it with everybody that you know. And we are having actually a very nice, what you call it? This lady, she's doing it in yeah, this one in our Facebook page, right? So it's talking about Andre and what they have gained out of this company and how it's changed their lives. So this works towards the
retired mental health correctional RN. I have served my profession well and proudly for over 40 years. I am a current manager in the new consumer community. I am experienced in market trading, land acquisition, a variety store owner, and real estate ownership. You know, along the way, I was an entrepreneur and a go-getter, getting into all of the good opportunities that presented. I was always trying to find a company like new, a company whose leader has integrity, uprightness, and a caring spirit. And they wants 15% of the population to be wealthy. I knew this opportunity was for me. A unique, once-in-a-lifetime business, multi-level crowd investing. We are not alone. This is about teamwork and success. You know, I plan to continue to reach out to all I encounter on a daily basis and to continue to grow my organization. I'm so excited to be part of a company that has over 20 different asset classes in the portfolio and specializes in financial literacy, training, and education that can be passed on to others. It is very important that we know the 8 rules of a private investor to be successful and the 5 commandments of a professional investor, which should be obeyed for success. I'm also happy I found this business opportunity. Now I'm going to share this with the world. Thank you once again, Andre, and thank you all of you.
Okay, so you can do your part. You can do it on your social media and share the petition, because the petition talks about Andre, what he's done in the in this for us actually, and how has it changed a lot of people's lives. So you can do it in your social media. Take your link, because you have your own referral link or the link that they will give you. Then you will share it with others. Okay, give it to others to share, especially your team members, because you have built teams, right? So the ones that you have brought into this organization, please do share it with them. And then, yeah, we are doing it for our own good. Because if we don't do it for our own good, we are already in hot waters. What are the chances of us succeeding in what we are trying to do? You see, it's not just for us. It's not for Andre, it's for us. It's for all of us, everybody that's involved, including your kids, because you have registered your own kids in this business. You have registered your grandchildren in your own business. So we are shaping the future here. Okay, we need your help. We need you guys to really, really chip in, support. Okay, we are done for today. Leader Veron, you are here today. And thanks for being here. Leader Sheila, thank you for being here. You guys are too quiet for my liking. There's no questions. There's no comments. Are we good? Can we call it a day? Okay. All right. Thank you then, everybody. We are in this nearing the Easter holidays or Easter weekend. I wish you all a happy Easter. Wherever you'll be, enjoy it with your family. Preferably be with your family, your loved ones. Surround yourself with them, and share the love, share the business, share this opportunity, change lives. Because when you are sharing it and somebody's seeing it for what it is, you are changing another person's life. You are feeding another family. Leader Veron.
Yes, we love you.
Yes, my leader. How are you?
We are good, and you, sir?
Yeah, good. Thanks, man. Thanks for your hard working. Yeah, it was a good presentation, good training. Actually, it was not a presentation. I heard that you speak about portfolio. People do not know what is portfolio. And we're giving the chance to people to reply. If they don't reply, then we can take over. See, so we have to allow the people to participate to see how they engage with the presentation. That is why we sometimes we keep quiet. We allow other people to participate so that they can learn. I'm also busy here in my office and doing something. Thank you so much, guys, for the training. I'm watching you. I'm doing my own thing, but I'm watching you. I'm listening from you, although I'm chatting other things. So thank you so much, guys. Siyabonga kakhulu. All the community, keep up the good work. Thank you. No words, guys.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am Sheila, you wanted to say something?
Yes, I'm also saying thank you, leaders, for keeping us awake. Sometimes you are just asleep, but because of your courage and the strength that you keep, so we want to move forward.
Yeah, forward we go. United we stand, divided we fall. So let's unite in a.
Yeah, no, so thank you very much, guys, for the good work.
Leader Veron, I hope you guys are safe in KZN. Take care of yourselves.